डेली करते हैं। डेली तो करा ही नहीं रे।
Combat isn't just about strength. You there. Fear no more.
11,000
Dominate. Could you do me a favor, Miss Zani? Please secure the evidence in the property room and fetch me the jewelry and perfume.
Jewelry and perfume?
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume. Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything. Meet us at the vault's side entrance.
Got it. I'll go right.
On to the real matter. Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Phasaelius.
The Fraxidus.
Correct. We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. Their motives remain shrouded, yet the Order and the Phasaelius clearly benefit from them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. An uninterrupted carnival for you? The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill. I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor. Splendid. I must first deliver the evidence you and Mizzani collected to my uncle, Mr. Capello. He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Phasaelius. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus information most intriguing. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel free to...
I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capello is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right. Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover, I'm afraid we've hit a slight snag. I just learned that Uncle Capello was called away on pressing matters, so we won't be... This does alter our plans, but worry not. Please, come with me. Rover, remember Gilberto? Yes. Thanks to you and Miss Zani, he could not escape. The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. As it happens, his bravado crumbled quite quickly. Once he saw the Nimbus Sanctum restored, he sang like a canary. Your quick action has secured us vital intelligence.
Yay!
To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family, which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. Given the right incentives or pressures, human weaknesses are all too easily exploited. I'd actually begun to look into this matter before your arrival at the vault. And now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room, doing what they believe to be secretive with the help of the Fraxters. Now they probably won't even notice us with their attention fixed on the property room. I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Fasalia family in the Order. Thank you. There's an alternate passage into the vault leading straight to where they are. But I can't manage this alone. I could really use your help. I'm glad I have you with me, Rover. Please, take a moment to prepare, and
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Zani. But I have one more task for you. I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in.
Is someone targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's...
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
Rover, we've implemented a two-tier security system. Once inside, please hold your position until... Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side. Sadly, yes. Our family built this vault with the foresight of possible. Most family members only know how to pass one of the two layers. To enter the vault without being trapped to death, two people must have absolute trust in each other. Now, let's go. Can you keep up? Can you hear me, Rover?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the upper control room to unlock the door on your end. Can you keep up? Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared. In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that... Done, but it won't last long. Yttrium dancers on patrol here. Luckily, they can be trapped with the crystals of...
ज्वेलरी सेट क्या है?
Such stubbornness. An absurd, impudent display. It worked. How did these artifacts get here? Strange. I'm seeing some scattered. They can also amplify. surveillance cameras have increased. This bodes ill.
So, if jewelry set means this gadget, what about perfume?
Just another weapon. For my family, many things must be kept discreet. And it's not always verbal. Sometimes a glance or a gesture can speak volumes, which, of course, demands a deep, mutual understanding. You will yield. Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through. Can you keep up?
Hey, ¿qué es eso? ¿Ves o viniera?
You've crossed the wrong person.
Patán. Oh. Oh, tiny.
I'm in the control room. Just a moment. Switching view to your side now. Done. The door before you should be open. Beyond the door, you should find the other control room. Beware of the patrolling echoes.
As you wish. Settle for true ready for battle. Fury boils. Burn!
Leave it to me, Logan. In war with time.
Leave me alone. Feel my wrath. Inferno. Penelope. Wind Rider.
Rover, there monitor you can operate. Let me know once you...
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so you have control of the vault system. Looks like some echoes are approaching. Stay alert.
Stay sure. Let's do this another way.
Leave it to me.
You're wide open. Break! Fury boils, as you wish. Unstop.
Can you see me?
Clear as day.
I need to cross the hall from above. People might spot me if I make too much noise. So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me? Wonderful. Perfect. Splendid. I've made it across. It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment. Anything catch your eye? Take this! Still recognize me? Victory favors me! Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up? Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me? Running won't save you. The door should be open, Rover, and we'll soon meet. Rover? Looks like the signal's been jammed. Thank the Sentinel didn't set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar. Phew, and it saved me some footwork.
कंट्रोल नहीं कर रहे यार ये।
Wall dashing seems to be the only option. That is a screen. Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of RINASCITA rests with all of us. And the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Laguna will enter a new era united. United under the promise of our terminals.
Carlotta? Hello? The comms are cut off. She must be in trouble. Gotta hurry up.
Whoa.
These are opening fast.
Oh.
Iron graft you knew.
Silence! You're wide open. Fear no more.
Let's do this another way.
Ready for battle. Inferno!
Yay. Well, astral modulation.
Fury boils, as you wish. Let's do this
wide
another way.
Unstoppable.
The lockdown is lifted. I need to keep moving.
Settled.
Fury boils. Inferno.
Break.
Stay calm. Loading roar with time.
Fury boils, as you wish.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Impeccable timing, Rover. I noticed surprise in your eyes. That's quite some skill for a lady of nobility. In fact, beyond being the second daughter of the Montelli family, the family's executor, be it a traitor within the family or a threat from outside, I locate, say, the ones hiding in the tuning. The room is that way. Time to see what...
No.
It seems they've left a little surprise for us, and they're gravely mistaken. Quickly and swiftly, Ram won't save me. Still recognize me.
Let's do this another way.
Loading. Victory favors me. Improvise in the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me? Is that...
Fury boils. Burn. Silence.
Astral modulation. My compliment. Surrender. The world is mine. Can you keep up?
So, can you figure it out?
Let's try again. The frequency of the tacit discords. What a genius idea. But I can't reverse engineer the frequency it's using.
It seems like the key is not these flowers, but their creator. She must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to shatter and reconstruct these frequencies.
Then we better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another. Who sounded the alarm?
It's me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta.
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
Lady Carlotta, we...
Following orders, you say? Do you recall the very first oath we all took upon joining the family?
None shall harm the family's interests.
And?
Any
Shall be brought to reckoning. You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into, once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Lady Carlotta.
What's going on here? Oh, Lady Carlotta.
Just in time. I found some family traitors. But hold on. I will only ask once. Who are you taking orders from?
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the source of every last credit. Then...
Yes, Mom.
I appreciate your help. I knew those tuners wouldn't dare do this alone. Someone using echoes to disrupt the Carnival, having family weakness on a silver platter. Enemy. Their schemes won't prevail. I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the long-awaited... We're done here. Let the guards take care of the rest.
Yes.
The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium dancer you retrieved and discovered something. Come with me. Here we are.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes. And no. They are echoes, but also the promise of... RINASCITA may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? RINASCITA, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology. What do you suppose is behind
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. RINASCITA's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders. To break these shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserved terminals. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Ragusa. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserved terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about. But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep RINASCITA isolated so they can shape its entire narrative. And the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserved terminals. They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus's aid. Such is the reality of the Land of Echoes. Whoever... My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the vault existed. When the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes. As both the first Vitrium Dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models, its value is truly unparalleled. It was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But somehow, it found its way to the Carnival, just to meet you.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator. Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. Perhaps they can offer you some insights. Can you keep up? I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because... my thoughts exactly. The Montelli, if anything, can break the chains around me. And the quest for this truth, well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? Though I'm not sure what the... In that case, I'll accompany you. Can you keep up? Running won't save you. The stage is set.
Oh, you're back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thugs trying to storm...
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could never refuse.
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Wait. No. Never mind. Best I don't know. Anyway,
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto, and he's agreed to grant you a very generous vacation.
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. But vacation is always a bonus. Thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile. What? Is that the central alarm?
Could be a backup plan from the trip. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have... We've initiated Security Protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the Echoes.
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the Carnival.
Yes, Mum. If possible, could you authorize access to the Vault's Echo collection?
That won't be necessary. I'll address...
But your safety...
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team, and I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
Thank you both. Make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Not even close. An absurd, impudent display. Loaded iron graft you knew.
Fury boils! Inferno!
Rectify. Ramming won't save you. Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way! Improvise. Found your weak spot. Leave it to me. Loading. Astral modulation. My compliments. Glory demands more. Take this! Misani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleague. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this. Yeah. That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the Physaelias have any reason to interfere. It's some hidden... The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of reveling. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next... A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Whoa. अबे मैं वापस कर सकता है नहीं
Nearly there. That's the tower ruin. This is where my family first found the Vitrium Dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass? This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images. This ancient stone tablet bears, which translate roughly to once whole. On this day, on the grandest of days, seems to be some sort of... These ancient relics, let's use the terminal sensor. Frequencies of these pieces have been reconstructed. This seems to depict the people of RINASCITA torn into two warring factions. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of RINASCITA.
कहाँ एक और?
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic. It's done. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the...
What is it?
It's just... the content is wrong. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of RINASCITA, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, RINASCITA evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of RINASCITA. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide. Though the woes of RINASCITA yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom RINASCITA's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and RINASCITA, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. RINASCITA has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on RINASCITA's past, yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of RINASCITA. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Interesting. They're here. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secret path alive. Leave it to me. My compliments. The stage is set, quickly and swiftly. Take this! Glory demands more. Still recognize me? A new era awaits. Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest. Speak. Who gave you the order? Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Facades, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, I would gladly arrange.
Ah. So this is how you treat those truth seekers. Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta? Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true Enlightened One. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the Enlightened One. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the Enlightened One? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord... Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit? Or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant. The emblem of his... Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know.
My actions.
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet? Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Carlotta?
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Raganese would. Honoring pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends, where it all ends.
You've disappointed me, Miss...
There's a saying in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descend.
that was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry. But anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out.
I'm back.
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
Leave it to me. Endure and defy.
Nowhere to hide. Wind, guide me. Shadow descends. Down with the curtain. Be gone. One with the sounds.
Russia!
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. Paro? I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. I know this isn't the first time seeing them. Hello, I'm Lucia. We've met before on Brand's ship. This is Paro, the actual owner of the box. Paro takes good care of me and lets me hang. I've never seen Paro warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in the frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge. I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb?
that dragon's behavior is odd. It never long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the sea of clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This dragon of dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things... The truth Miss Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle, but this is not the best place to talk. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing. It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol. Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant. But the mist is dangerous. All right, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest.
कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं कैरेक्टर वाओ
Try to avoid the
सेकंड
dark
हाफ में आ रहा है
phantoms
तो
in the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment.
Whoa.
We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti!
Mamma mia!
I'll warm up the crowd. Loading astral modulation.
Believe me, let's do this another way. Inferno!
क्या मारना है क्या?
Leave it to me. Loading. Aerial stunt. Up we go, Arrow. Mamma mia. About to figure out. Time for some crowd work.
You're wide open.
है?
Watch out.
What? I can't control my forte.
Mamma mia. Avanti. The high levels of corrupted remnant. I can help with that. Don't worry. They're just reverberations.
Come. Play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating...
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
Lucia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
Excuse me. Are you Rochia's
Yes.
friend?
I am.
Ah, you're not alone anymore.
Yes, I'm
all in.
Fly to the high heavens. Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony, but sometimes a trace of their final will remains. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucian. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning.
Pilgrim Sail.
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged RINASCITA, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the Pilgrim Sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Wait, is that Brant?
Only Brant would call them ghosts with that kind of thing. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
Brent! Buddy!
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim Sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a device. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? As for salvation, I don't believe in it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the Pilgrim Sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly. Look around. This is all that remains of the Pilgrim Sail. This is always their final destination. where the fool...
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness.
I didn't expect their faith to lead...
If only they knew it was just one of the...
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once...
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Please, save them.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find...
All right then. All hands...
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert, everyone.
अभी और मैप खुलने रे अबे और है ये भी खुलेगा वाव 2 3 4
Stay sharp.
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
Ha! Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
Mamma mia! Avanti!
Mamma mia!
Finale!
Cat baby.
Oh, divinity above, please. Is this some kind of test for me? I see.
Even if...
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. In the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the drive.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain...
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon.
बच्ची मारेगी ड्रैगन को
Leave it to me. Aerial stunt.
Wind Rider. Don't you worry.
big.
Feel my wrath! Break! Inferno!
If I engraft you new.
Aerial sting. Mamma mia! Avanti. Figurati.
Of course! You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your head. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. Like, it wasn't the taste, you know? More like my day. That's not the point. The real you said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that? Trust me, this could be a...
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite. Illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxitus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxitus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle. A direct
At first we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world. It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up. And I dare...
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings it...
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid.
I was just thinking about my future.
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful. Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganazi can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered, the body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume, help. But why Laura salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though. The Order's doctrines never quite took home. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the holy... those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, the Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster.
Yes, it was a magnificent...
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the...
But anyway...
But isn't our fate already sealed?
Life is short. Death is one of...
They want to... Members of the... One day...
That's...
बहुत ही epic.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival. Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bartolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We might need your help with this. Tara should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bartolino, or catch him first, but some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
मैप खोलते हैं।
Finale!
Diminish. At your disposal.
Stay sharp.
Lol.
Retreat
Allez.
or advance.
Tell truth. Fury boils. As you wish. You're wide open.
A good vantage point. Stay sharp.
Great. Tell truth. Wind Rider.
Marginirà.
For emergencies.
Hey, test. एक और
At your disposal.
What? Wow. चाहिए भाई ये सब ये क्या है
A good vantage point.
No. खत्म होने वाला है हाँ हो गया
Stay sharp. Break. Tell truth.
Fury boils.
Loading.
Ready for battle. Yeah. Fear no more.
खुल गया मैप्स
Stay sharp.
मैप के अंदर मैप
A good vantage point.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, we'll break these chains so tight. Oh, hello. Did you know Raguna Gondolier songs are usually in 3/4 time? When they row, their strokes go slow dip, quick lift. But for our troop, we sailors cheer. Actually, boarding the Pilgrim Sail was... I used to compose hymns for the order. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, you probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the order's lies. But luckily the troop found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak direct. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life. We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Traveling with the troop, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar, and only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with me. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas for my ballad. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, the Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could... Here it is. Careful.
Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours.
สู้บ้านไม่ให้ต้องด่าทรอฟี่